This is Star Wars The Vintage Collection, Quinlan Vos. He is part of the first wave of 2012. He is number, let's see, VC85. I really like this figure. I've been looking forward to an improved Quinlan Vos for a long time. He's got the ball jointed hips, which is awesome. He's got a great mold. He's got good accessories. I really like him. Let's get to him in a second. Let's look at the packaging. Vintage collection packaging. I really like it. The image on here. This is a Phantom Menace. So he must have just been in the background somewhere. I mean, I never really seen much of Quinlan Vos on screen. I've seen him on screen in the Clone Wars, and I really like that. I really like him in that. So he's definitely a really cool, like, B-list Jedi. Really like him. The back of it, I think the back of the packaging they're trying to make look even more like the original 70s and 80s line. Just change it around a little bit with the figures in these little, different colored squares. I really like that. Alright, on to the figure. Like I said, I really like him. It's one of the better figures in the wave. He doesn't have many problems per se. There's just a couple things about him that I should tell you about. Anyway, let's look at his accessories. He comes with his little sidearm blaster. Most Jedis don't carry blasters, but Quinlan Vos is a little bit different. He's kind of like a cowboy Jedi. He's kind of like a Han Solo if Han Solo was a Jedi. Comes with his ignited lightsaber. His right hand holds his gun really well, and it's molded with a trigger finger to hold his gun. So you have to put the lightsaber in his left hand if you want him to be holding the gun. And it's a little loose in there, like it can fall out very easily. So just be mindful of that. And then of course he has his unignited lightsaber, and this has a little peg on it. And you can put it into the side of his belt here, so he can carry that lightsaber like that. I really appreciate it when they when they do that, when they give you the unignited one. Sometimes they don't, and that's annoying. So I really like that he has that. All right, let's take a closer look at his sculpt and paint. A lot of detail in his arms and legs. A lot of clothing folds, a lot of texture in that clothing. It does bell out at the wrist, like Jedi robes should. And the paint on that is like a glossy, or like a semi-glossy brown. Not much detail in it per se. It's just the one color, but just the sculpting detail kind of makes up for that. Like I said, he's got those really nice detailed legs. His chest, I guess the part that comes over his chest, that's got pretty good detail in it too. It's got a lot in the back. Really, I wish there was like just more lines going through this, but there's not much. But he does have the bit underneath his robes where you can see that, I don't know what that part's called. I don't know, but that's nice that they have that in there. And then his tunic is made of half sculpt and half soft goods. I really like when they do that. I think that's the best way to go about it, because you get the nice look of the sculpt, and then you get the added posability that the soft goods allow the legs to move outward, and he's got ball jointed hips now, so that's really nice. I really like his belt. Really nice color in that, and pretty good detail. He's got the pouches and everything, and he's got, looks like different leather straps going through it, which I really like. His boots are really cool. I just think they look really cool. They're really tight on his shins, and he's got the strap on his foot. I just think they look really cool. I'm not sure what it is about them that I like so much, but I think they just look really good on him. His holster goes right here, and his blaster will fit into that nicely, and it has a hole in the bottom, so it'll fit right in there like that. And it's in there pretty snugly. I mean, it took a while to get it out there. That's nice. I appreciate it when it can fit in there, like when it can do what it's supposed to do. And his head sculpt is head sculpt is cool. the actual head and face is cool, and it's got that nice painted detail on there, those little tattoos or whatever he has on his cheeks and forehead. But the part that is really nice is his hair. He's got those, you know, white boy dreads. The texture in that is off the hook. It's so nice. Not only does it have, you know, the strands, you know, the actual dreads, it's got detail inside those dreads. It's really nice detail there. Only thing is about the hair is it falls over shoulders like that, so he can move his head. It just, the hair, it just, I don't know, it looks kind of silly. See what I mean? It just kind of pops up when he moves. But that's very small. And the one thing I was telling you about, a couple things he has wrong, is my right elbow. It's really hard to bend it, and it almost pulls the actual peg out. So just make sure you're careful with that. It almost pulls the actual jointed peg that's inside his arm that holds it there. So just make sure you put pressure on the part where it should, you know, hold the top arm and then bend it. So as far as size goes, he is pretty tall. He might even be a little bit taller than Obi-Wan. He's a taller figure. He's a taller character, so he's got a taller figure. He's not as tall as Qui-Gon though, but Qui-Gon is huge. He's a tall guy. Alright, so articulation wise, he's got a ball jointed head, but that's pretty much just left and right. Ball hinge elbows. Ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows. Just has, so just swivel wrist. Yeah, he just has swivel wrist. No, that's not bad though. And a swivel waist. I was really disappointed to not see a ball jointed chest or waist, so it's just a swivel. So that's meh. He's got the ball hinge hips. Go in and out into the splits and forward. Ball hinge knees. He's got a ball hinged foot, so that can kick down and up like that, and also 360 as well. So, should you get this figure? If you're a Quinlan Vos fan, then yes. If you like the kind of, you know, lesser known Jedis, yes. I really like him. He's got a great sculpt, and he's got good articulation, got good accessories. I really like this guy. He's one of the better figures in the wave, at least from the ones that I got. I got about half the figures in the wave, and I really like him. So I would recommend it. This wave is hitting stores this week, so you should be able to find it. I got these at a comic shop. The guy let me get them a couple days early, but they should be hitting the stores on the 30th or 31st, either Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure. I do know that the local Walmart near me, if you're in the Philly area, Philly Walmarts have them. They won't be out until next week, though. This week. I got them early. They won't be out until Monday or Tuesday, January 30th or 31st. Alright, anyway. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, keep collecting.